think I'm abandoning my identity. Is that what I'm doing? I don't know. I know I don't feel the same way as I used to. I think that things are changing for me. Stick around and see what the hell I'm talking about because maybe don't even know. Okay, so as far as identity is concerned, I've always kind of thought of myself as someone that was accelerating in the job that I did, whatever that job was, whether it was construction or nursing, whatever, businesses that I've had. And I have, I've always done the absolute best I could, worked my way up into top positions, and strived to be a better employee or have a better company. And part of me, something in me, has changed. I'm it's not the same anymore. My mindset is not the same. I don't think about trying to move up, get to the next position higher, or learn more roles at work so I can be more helpful. I mean, I'm helpful. I learn roles, but I don't have the aspirations that I did when I was a younger man. It, not that I'm older, but you know what I mean. I My mind has changed. My thought process just changed. My goals have changed. And I'm almost happy with status quo, staying right where I'm at and writing it out for the last 5 or so years so that I can get out and stop being retired. That's kind of, or start being retired. That's where my mind is at. It's ready to move to the next chapter of my life. And all the things that I've done and all the work that I've completed and all the goals that I've achieved and all the corporate ladders that I've climbed has gotten me to the point where I don't want to climb them anymore. I'm I'm done climbing the corporate ladder and my mindset has changed. I don't even think about that part any longer. I think about what my life's going to be like when I'm retired, what my life's going to be like when I'm on the road, uh, having adventures and spending quality time with my spouse or my grandkids. You know, that's where my mindset is changed to. The identity that I had before of moving up the corporate ladder or being a better employee or creating a better personal business, it's not there anymore. It's transformed. Some of the things that I have considered is that in this new identity or whatever you want to call it is that I am going to change. I'm going to have to change. I don't think the sticks and bricks or having a home base is going to help me to start the process of retiring or getting into that. To achieve the goal, I think I'm going to have to give up the 9 to 5. And I believe that travel nursing is going to be an avenue for me because it's going to, one, get me out on the road, and two, I'm going to be traveling. So I'll be going to new locations. Travel nursing has a great advantage for me as far as my goals concerned because I can do a 10-week assignment in Arizona, or a 13-week assignment or something and make 15, $20,000 and then go somewhere else, go to Nevada or go to Oregon or Utah and do another 13-week assignment there, or take 10 weeks off and then start another assignment. It all depends on where my finances are, obviously. I am trying to, while I'm still in the sticks and bricks, pay off my house and my truck and my RV so that I have almost no debt. But if I have to, can still do it, and I'll just be making those payments while I'm on the road. But the less payments I have to make, the more that money is for leisure, for enjoyment of, going somewhere and doing something. And so that process is definitely in my mind. It's whether or when I'll be able to start it. And hopefully in a few years. And that's why I'm pushing so hard to get everything paid off. So, as far as my identity or my thought process, one of my goals is definitely that I want to start making moves that I never either had the money or courage to do before, like investment properties. I think that that is something that is going to help me, um, even in the short term. And property has always gone up. And so I don't want to think that it's a risk, but I know it is. It, Property, because I can rent out a property, I could buy something and have renters in it, and they trash the place, or they don't pay the rent, and then they won't move out, and they, squatting or whatever. There's so many things that can happen, and that's the terrifying part. I think my wife is probably more scared of that than I am. Um, but there's also benefit, because if I can get into a place that is cash positive, um, that's a good thing. And every month that that mortgage is being paid is more money being paid down on the loan, which means my return on investment is increasing. And property just doesn't, it doesn't, it doesn't go down. I mean, there might be declines, and oh, we're in a depression or whatever. That stuff hasn't happened in a long time, and it's only happened a few times, and it's always come back. The house that my parents built uh, in 1979 is worth 50 times more now, and the house I live in is worth more. I mean, everything has always gone up. Sometimes it slows down, sometimes it backs up a little bit. Um, I'm hoping that 5 or 10 years is the maximum I need to hold on to something, and then maybe sell it for a big lump sum, pay off the difference of the loan, and have cash in my pocket to continue to further enjoy my life, um, unless I decide to keep it and reinvest the money or use it to live off of. And but I'm definitely leaning towards doing that more now than I was, with everything that's been going on in the country, um, with our country versus other countries. My wife said, let's just get a piece of property out in the middle of nowhere and go hide out there and get away from this crazy place. And a lot of me, part of me, is like, yeah, that's a good idea. But that's it. It's like saying I want to give up on my dreams or my goals to travel and enjoy my life, and I just want to go hide in the woods. And I mean, part of me says that wouldn't be a bad idea, you know, but the other part of me says, no, I want to go out and get it. I want to go and enjoy my life and have fun. Um, so I think we both are on the same page. We just have fears. I mean, we all have fears, right? So I'm sure you guys have fears as well. So what do you think? I mean, do you have fears? Tell me in the comments if you have fears, then and that I'm not the only one. But yeah, I think I'm ready to pull the trigger and start moving forward in that. And it's just another part of this mindset that I don't want to continue to sit around and think about retiring. I want to start taking actions. Part of that was the RV. I got the RV because I wanted to be able to be prepared for the retirement, and the truck and whatever else. And now it's a part of it is a waiting game. Um, I do have my 93-year-old dad living with me, and so I cannot hit the road with him in in tow, because he's not capable of doing that. But when we're ready, when the time comes and we're able to hit the road, we're ready, big time. So um, yeah, I'm constantly thinking about it. It's like every day I wake up trying to figure out how I can get through this process smoothly and quickly. I think one of my biggest concerns on investment properties is trying to find the right deal for someone in my market or price range, because there's 4,000 videos out there talking about investing your money. You know, let's invest your first $1 million on, a 10-plex apartment complex or a commercial building. Let's invest your first 400,000 on. No, no, I'm not in that market. And there's not a whole lot. I mean, there is generalized information, but there's not a whole lot for people that are starting small. And, because maybe there's not as much money in it or it's not as glorious. And so the videos are just not out there. But I do have a friend who does it. And he's still working, but he has 3 duplexes. And out of those 3 duplexes, one of them he owns outright. And the money from that helps to pay, or helps him to pay for his other duplexes. And all 3, so 6 people, are all renting. And that's great. That means that he's got stable renters, he's got steady income coming in. And his goal is to have about 6 to 10, and then he doesn't have to work anymore because he'll have enough money coming in. It's not a lot from all of them, but it's enough. Once he gets 6 to 10 of them, he'll have a steady flow of income. And I mean, positive cash flow on a rental unit can be $200 to $400 a side, and that's still positive. Nobody's going to live off of it, but it's still positive cash flow. And I don't know that I could be in a position to have 2 units, or more than one duplex, or maybe I could get into a fourplex. I don't know. I think the cost would be too high. But I mean, yeah, if you got a couple of units that are bringing in, there was a bug just flew. I have the door open, so letting some fresh air in, but the bugs are coming in too. Um, yeah, I mean, if you have just one bringing in a little bit, that's okay, and it's also a great place to invest your money. But if you have several units bringing in a little bit of money, that could be a lot of money. So I don't know if I have enough time. Maybe I do. Maybe the first one lasts or takes 5 years before I'm ready to buy another one. But without, if I decide I want to retire, then I don't have that extra income to be able to say I'm in a position to do it. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think having a rental property with a few $100 coming in every month and a little bit of Social Security and maybe renting out this place uh, is enough to live off of in an RV for a while? I don't know. What do you think? So, my mindset, my identity, um, it's changed, and I think it's for the better. Um, I don't think I need to try to focus on moving up the corporate ladder. I think I'm at the right place to start focusing on my retirement, especially before it gets too late. I'll turn 55 this year. I mean, 10 years, and I'm at the standard age for retirement. Ugh, bleh, you know, I don't feel 55. I feel like 54, actually. But yeah, is your mind, is your goals, are you that way? I mean, like, are you feeling more focused on the last little bit of future that you have left, or are you still focused on being career oriented at work? Where are you at with your thoughts? Um, Let me know. And don't forget, please don't forget to subscribe and follow me, and hit the like button. So it helps the channel, and it lets me know that you're out there. Okay. I appreciate the time listening to me, and please jump into the comments because I don't know what you think unless you tell me. I can't, what? No, I can't hear you. See? So you got to type it in the comments. Okay. Be good humans.